Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for another optional dungeon. We've got just 2 left before I believe we are completely caught up with optional dungeons for A Realm Reborn. And we're taking care of both of them this week, I want to say. What do you have? I think Alice gives us the quest for binding Koheel Savage. We're not touching that. Okay. The quest we are going for to get our next optional dungeon is from Bellows here. Bellows seems to have eyes only for us. Good day to you, my wayfaring friend. Say, you wouldn't happen to be the woman who slew the Tonberry King, would you? That was a while ago, but yes. I knew it by the onion. Have a fine gent for you, looking for you, that is. He has an appetizing proposal on the table, and I think you should pay him a visit. He is one of the treasure hunters at Camp Bronzelake. Oh, and he will of course be there with his partner. The two are inseparable, but I'll let them tell you more themselves. Well, off to Lenosia with you. Alright, on to Camp Bronzelake. Let's go meet up with these adventurers and see what they've got for us. Alright, where can we find them? You might actually recognize them. You just might recognize these two because they have appeared before. They'll tell us themselves where we've seen them. I say, are you here for us? Then you will want to speak with my partner. Alright, let's get a better camera angle than that. Bellows sent you our way, you say? Well, I'll be thrice damned, it's you. Aye, the heroic lady what lopped off the Tonberry King's head. Do you remember us? We was a pair around the entrance to the Wanderer's Palace. Saw you right before that great bleeding Tonberry stabbed us. Here, wasn't we stabbed, love? Alright, 2 things confirmed right here. 1, they're gay. They're dating. They called each other love. Okay, wonderful. Love it. Love them. 2, yes, you find them at the beginning of the Wanderer's Palace, and you can attack them, but you should not because they are helping you. They're fighting the Tonberries, which gives you a chance to run ahead and not deal with Tonberries. Indeed we were. 'Twas most unpleasant. Now, adventure, you are here to do something we would prefer not to do ourselves. Okay, this camera angle is miserable. Venture into the Wanderer's Palace again. Best we start at the beginning, eh? Like I was saying, we was hacking away at the little Tonberries when the big one stuck up behind us. Well, we tried to fight it off, but it got the best of us. Never been in worse shape, just lying there bleeding. Yeah, the big Tonberry does get them if you leave them alone. Hells, I thought we weren't long for the realm, but just as I was thinking of my last words, lo and behold, the Tonberries we've been having it out with started treating us. Nursed us right back to health, they did. That's when we learned the truth about the Tonberries. See, they was only medicine folk because of a curse that you lifted when you slew the Tonberry King. At art, the latter calm and twice, oh my god, please, tongue. That lot are calm and twice as kindly again. Why, it was a right pleasure having them take care of us for a fair spell. It's a pity those peaceful days didn't last. A band of Molaa would call themselves the Silver Scales came storming into the palace. They say they're mercenaries, but they're nothing but the scum of the bleeding realm. The howling, the blood, and so many dead. As if that weren't enough, the surviving Tonberries were locked away deep in the ruins. Why in the name of the 12 do they deserve such a fate, I ask you? We had grown rather fond of the Tonberries while living amongst them. They have good hearts, no matter how odd their appearance. None of that should matter anyway. This fellow is Huron and I am Ikote. Are we a lesser a couple for our difference? I should think not. I say, you look like the learned type. Perhaps you have made the acquaintance of one called Sorito Carito. I have. I worked with him for a scholar quest. I thought as much. Has he told you the Tonberry's great secret, that they once looked the same as you or I? Yeah, I believe we met Sorito Carito. I believe that would have been at the end? The very end of the scholar quest for A Realm Reborn? Sorito Carito was one of the Tonberries we actually helped save. Is that not the greatest tragedy you have ever heard? To be so spurned and locked away in some horrid jail, and by one's own people no less. My dearest and I know their pain all too well. We both had to leave our birthplace. Why, you ask? Simply because we were different. No, we will not sit idly by and let the Tonberries be subjected to such terrible treatment. Well said, love, but much as we'd like to give the Silver Scales a boot ourselves, we can't stand up to a cartload of Molaa. So please, say you'll do it in our place. The Wanderer's Palace is the only home the Tonberries have got. Now you'll have to speak with Bazi Chirazi and get a ride in his boat across the lake. What's it now? Bon voyage? We have a canon gay couple. I love it. I love it. I love that we just have a canon gay couple. Sucks that they got kicked out of their homes for being gay, but, eh. Fiction reflects reality. And yeah, they've met Cerrito Carrito, who we've helped in the Scholar Quests. That is fantastic. Isn't it great how it all ties together? Anyways, let's go unlock the dungeon. That is one thing that I think A Realm Reborn actually does a lot better than later expansions. It still happens in later expansions, but A Realm Reborn is very thorough about bringing back and interconnecting things from earlier in the game to later in the game. A lot of things get just really nicely interconnected in like subtle and more explicit ways, and it's always really pleasant. I love it. It still happens in later expansions, don't get me wrong. They keep doing it, but I like how they do it in A Realm Reborn. I really like the way they do it here. Come on that treasure hunter's errand, have you? Well, I'll take you across the lake, but be warned, the palace you're making is held by the Silver Scales, and their leader's the most fearsome of the lot. Now, the Tonberries aren't friends of mine, but even I think the way the Molaa have them imprisoned is wrong. Capturing them, turn them into thralls. Go and give those sellswords hell. Alright, the Wanderer's Palace Hard is now accessible. I'll be back in a bit, and we will take on the Wanderer's Palace once more. Alright, we are back. We are all gathered here at Camp Bronze Lake, and we are ready to go. Minimum eye level, no echo. Let's hop on into the Wanderer's Palace Hard. Bound no more by the rancor of their fallen king, the Tonberries have regained their senses, with a little help from devoted friends. Yet all thoughts of peace have been put to the blade as a band of Molaa mercenaries known as the Silver Scales have stormed the walls and seized the place for their own. Someone must stop these sellswords from turning the Wanderer's Palace into an unassailable fortress and take a stand against Tonberry's slaughter and slavery. Alright, let's begin. We were talking about mechanics before heading in. Oh yeah, there's Molaa standards everywhere. But yeah, there's the entrance. We should be able to see, yeah, there's the boat we came in on. Let's get going. Oh, I forgot to fix my portrait, oh well. Dang it, they really need to fix that, because that is probably the most obnoxious bug in the... Aww. Alright, let's save some tonberries. Let's grab these Molaa and keep moving forward. Hey, you chase after us. Okay, let's circle around so we're in a good spot and fire away. Also, I gotta say, this song is really good. Was it composed specifically for this dungeon, or was it used elsewhere, I wonder? Alright, most of the bosses in this dungeon aren't going to be too tough from what I saw of the mechanics. There's one that relies on color vision, and two of us have color blindness. Myself and Amanda specifically have color blindness. So, let's hope that doesn't become an issue. I have red-green color blindness. It's not too bad. If the colors are vivid enough, I can distinguish. But, like, I couldn't tell you what color the names on these Tarok pointers is. I couldn't tell you. It's somewhere between red, green, and gray to me. But I think Amanda's colorblindness is quite a bit worse than mine, so... Ow, you asshole. Fuck off. I forgot to put up my army's pay on. I don't play Bard very much. I'm not used to keeping those songs up. My mistake. Just more reason I should practice it more. Oh, you know what? It kind of sounds like the Keeper of the Lake song. It might be the Keeper of the Lake song, actually. That might be where I've heard it before. Okay, next song going up. And we are almost to the first boss. Frumious Koheel is going to be our first target. Alright, for this fight, I think the main mechanic is just he's gonna throw fire spears at the ground. And we gotta make sure we destroy them as soon as possible. If they stay up, they will... I want to say they deal damage over time to everyone as long as they're up. Plus, Frumious Koheel has, I think, an ability that does more damage the more spears are up, so... Okay, kill it, kill it, kill it. Not too bad. Oh yeah, we get a debuff. It probably does damage over time. And on top of that, we have to, he probably has an ability that gets stronger the more up. Definitely want to get rid of those. Quickly! Oh goodness. Ouchies, ouchies. Okay, we survived. This ain't too bad. I should probably actually toss up a food buff, to be honest. What do I want? I guess we can use an F steak. Oh god, we got another one. Okay, we are hanging in there. This isn't too bad. We're staying on top of the spears, and that's what's making it bearable. If we were not staying on top of those spears, we'd be dead. Like, I'm not kidding. Those are very, very urgent to get rid of. We're just on top of it enough that they don't look like a threat. Ow. Stop bopping me. Got him. Okay, not too bad at all. And item level 100 gear. I'll grab it for the Grand Company seals. Alright, onwards. Ooh. This dungeon's got a lot of good details in it. I think we want to pull out of the Sacred Sanders. That's how you spell puddles. Yeah, we want to pull out of those because they are going to buff the enemies. It'd be even better if we destroyed the Sanders themselves, but it's not necessary. Just gives us a little bit more room to work with. But like, this hallway is perfectly fine for fighting. You know what? Just out of spite. It probably won't kill it, but... Just had a thought that it'd be really funny to put together a Soga King cosplay for Satora before firing on those standards. If you don't get it, don't ask. Don't worry about it. I actually do worry about it because that's probably the best damn moment in One Piece. Anyways, back on topic. I believe the door on our right is closed. We want to actually pull them back into this hallway before the Sacred Standard, which is why we're doing it like this. And fuck you, Standard. Go to hell. Okay, no need to worry about the, opening up the mechanisms this time. We have another wave of Mamulja. Alright, pull them through, and let's fight. Your Weaver is very annoying. Oh, I see we're committing to the big pull. Alright then, let's do it. In that case, I might use my ranged LB3. Here. No, come on. There. Line them up. That's how you use limit breaks in dungeons. Massive damage to the trash poles. Make your life easier. It is way, way, way more damage to use it on a big trash pole than it is to use it on the boss. Very nice. May have been better to actually let Emma use it since Caster DPS has got a little bit of a better shaped AoE on the limit break. It's not a big deal though. Ooh, that Sophis is still in there. There we go, much better. Yeah, ranged enemies are really obnoxious because they never, ever, ever pull all the way to you. They will just stay at whatever range they can manage to hit you from and be very obnoxious about it. Alright, this next fight has a color mechanic. They're going to drop totems. 3 colors of totems, and the effects will be random of stepping into those totems. There are 4 potential effects. One potential effect is damage up. We definitely want to grab those. Other effects are one color will turn you into a toad. Stepping into the same color again will turn you into not a toad. One color can turn you into, one color can give you fire resist down, which you do not want to stack because it has fire abilities. And one will give you the heavy debuff. We want to get rid of as many of the colors as many of the totems as possible by stepping into them. But we want to be careful not to let anyone get too many of the Oh, nice. Okay. I think that was red. Red gives damage up. And green gives fire resist down. Got it. Anyways, I think I said all the effects. There's damage up, fire resist down, toad, and heavy. We want to get rid of as many as we can because I believe the boss can turn those into damage against us if we leave them up. Yeah, looks like standard retrieval is when he turns him into boss for himself. Oh crap, I've been toaded. Okay, that's a bad number of greens. That's heavy. So we have all 4 effects out. We need people to grab... Ah, crap, I don't have time to type it. It's fine. We'll survive. Okay, let's see. Toaded! How do I get untoad? Oh crap, we don't have any that will untoad me. Okay. This is actually going better than I expected. I say nearly dead. This fight isn't nearly as bad when you're not on mine difficulty. Just gotta be really coordinated about grabbing those, standards. Grab that. And we're good. Oh, goodness. Oh crap, they're after me! Kill him, kill him! Okay. We're past the second boss. I think that was the most likely to be rough for us, just on basis of 2 of us are colorblind, but we survived well enough. It was a major help that they were very distinct shapes on the totems as well. Those distinct shapes are what let me actually, like, distinguish the red from the green a little bit easier. I guess it would be most accurate to say I have, if you know the technical words, I have deuteranomaly, so I have a weakness in red-green, not a full blindness. And those were pretty saturated colors. They were saturated enough that I could tell the difference. Okay, let's get that key and get these tonberries out of here. Don't worry, we've got you, friend. Let's get you out of here. Anyone else? Ah! Treasure coffer. Now let's go fast because I don't want to miss it. Ow, I missed it. Tonberries open up a secret wall right here. Alright, pollen. I think we want to pull the slime out of the pollen. Or, you know what? I think there's not enough space for us to get out of the pollen, so let's just do our damn best. Oh, right, and it's going to have a whole bunch of friends. Oh, this is going to be ugly. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going. Kill him as quickly as we can. Slam him with AoEs. They don't seem too bad, actually. There's just a lot of them. Okay, once the big one's gone, the pollen goes away. And I assume the pollen makes us more susceptible to damage. Oh, and we can get poison stacks, too. I hate that. Nothing over there. And on to the Bavaroid Waste and the Toad. Weaver fodder. They brought it as food for the Weavras. Oh, goodness. You know what? Fair enough. That is really funny, actually. God, the details you usually miss when you're going through it synced, but you have the time to notice when you're going through it mine. I stand by my statement that mine is the best way to play this game. More people should do it. Alright, up the stairs. I think if we were going through this dungeon normally, we would go up the path here, and the hallway would turn right real quick before going back north to actually bring us to the boss. But the stairway collapsed. So instead we had to take the long way. Yeah, right up here. That's where the path would come up here. Yeah, this is all familiar now. This is Wanderer's Palace again. It's mostly the exact same dungeon, but with a few changes here and there. Okay, last boss is going to be the most difficult, and if you notice their name, Manxome Molaa Jaja. I think I have mentioned before, but I'll mention it again. The number of jaws in a Mamulja's name is relevant to something about their design. You'll see in just a moment. Okay, so the number of jaws in a name refers to the number of heads. Jajas are also known as blessed siblings. The right head is a Hubigo, and the left head is a Bunawa. Alright, looks like we are going. So this fight is going to revolve around him putting down standards. And if we stand in those standards, or if he stands in those standards, he will tether to them and get a big buff. Alright, rock gas. Someone is probably going to get a debuff. Oh, we want to get out of that. We want to get out of that, pull him out of that. You... Oh, crap. Oh, there's a lot happening. Okay, pull him out of the standards so he doesn't get buffed. He will occasionally give someone a debuff, which, when it goes off, will cause you to explode everyone around you. It's a big AoE, so if you have Rotting Lung, get away from your party. He will also sometimes give Doom. In order to clear out the Doom, you need to be healed up to full health. That is a healer mechanic. Okay, get out of that. And he is very, very slow to actually move. That's annoying. We may want to eventually start destroying the idols. Oh crap, Sacred Idol. Kill it, kill it, kill it. The Sacred Idol we have got to kill ASAP because it will tether to him no matter how far away he is. Okay, good. That is a high threat, target we need to get rid of. Oh goody, and he's bringing in friends. We got a Silver Scale Zenist. Okay, we may need to start taking down those sacred standards soon. Oh dear. It's getting a little bit ugly. Hang in there, Amanda. Ooh, this fight's a rough one. You know what? I'm gonna try and hit the standards too. So we can at least start to knock them down a little bit. Okay, we are somehow alive. We are almost there. Hang in there, everyone. Holy crap, we've got this. This is definitely a rough fight. This is still a rough fight, even synced. People struggle with this one, but we're getting through it. We're doing pretty damn good. Oh my god, that that health is making me scared though. Oh, that was a good fight. Good job, everyone. Wow. Kinda close, but we did it. Now, let's get on out of here. You can also get a triple triad card from this dungeon, I believe, for Manxome, Molaa, Jaja. I got it from a triple triad challenge elsewhere. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say bye to my friends, and then we'll finish this up. Alright, good news, you two. We have saved the Tonberries, and they got their revenge. God, I feel so bad for Molaa, Jaja. Their graphics look so bad. They haven't been upgraded yet. The graphics update hasn't gotten to them, which is so sad because there is improved Blessed Sibling models in the game. Ah, that sucks so much. Oh, I hope they get upgraded in 7.1 or at least soon. I dare say that glint in your eye means the sellswords harass the Tonberries no more. Indeed. Here, have you swept the sellswords out of the palace? Ha, that's a splendid lass. Our thanks to you for saving the Tonberries honest. Allow me to add my thanks to his, miss. You have our gratitude on behalf of the Tonberries as well. I think they truly deserve succor. Can you imagine losing your entire being to hatred? Little wonder the Tonberries became monsters. Neither of us are strangers to hate. Growing more spiteful with each passing day is sadly the province of those who are shunned by all around them. Yet malice will turn us all to monsters. A Tonberry told me as much one day. It gave me pause to think of wandering for ages with a heart ruled by rancor. Aye, the Tonberries have known more than their fair share of hard times. So from here on out, we want to make sure where they live stays a sanctuary. Hell yeah. Fortunately, while there's ventures like yourself are about to knock invaders out, we won't have to fear for the Tonberries. Now we're off for a Rydal reunion. Good fortune to you, friend. Hey, it was good meeting the two of you. Take good care of your friends, the Tonberries. I'll be back to visit eventually, I think. And that is Not Easy Being Green. I love that quest. I love it. There's so much good about it. Anyways, next time on Final Fantasy XIV. I think we're doing another post-Moogle delivery. I'll see everyone next time for that.